If you haven't watched the first video, the first part of whether or not is the active fitness lifestyle expensive, you can go and watch that video. The link is in the description below. In that video, I broke down my July expenses on my active fitness lifestyle while living in Czechia. I also compared these Czech expenses with the expenses that I spent in Canada last year while having also an active fitness lifestyle. So you can see this comparison of two countries. In this video, I will touch on some initial investments at the beginning of the fitness journey, and I will also share some tips on how to save money. Some things that might be costly are some initial investments at the beginning of your fitness journey, like hiring a personal trainer who can guide you and create a nutrition with training program for you, or you can educate yourself on your own with my Newbie Fitness Guide. This guide includes all the knowledge that all the personal trainers have, and they use this knowledge to apply to their clients. But the knowledge in my guide is beginner friendly and it's really simple so you can understand. It is actually a step-by-step tutorial for all the beginners who wants to start their fitness journey from scratch. And this guide is available for only 2 Starbucks coffees a month. You can find the link to this Newbie Fitness Guide in the description below. Some other initial investments are, for example, your gym clothes and gym accessories, such as a gym bag, a lifting belt, a wrist strap, and so on. But don't worry, you don't have to buy all of this at once, because you will probably buy these one by one over time during your fitness journey as you are learning what kind of exercise you like. You can also figure out what kind of accessories you need. And when it comes to gym clothes, they don't have to be too pricey. You don't have to invest in branded clothes such as Gymshark, Nike, Alphalete, and so on. Instead, you can just buy non-branded clothes, and instead of buying one piece of branded clothes, you can actually buy 2 pieces or even 3 pieces of a normal clothes. And in my opinion, it's not really about what you are wearing, but it's about what is your body like under your clothes and how you feel about your body. It is everything from inside you. As a piece of clothes, it's really not that important. Then you might want to invest in some of your first supplements, but again, supplements are not mandatory. But for example, a useful supplement such as high protein powder is such a quick and high protein snack that can make the dietary habits of all the beginners much easier. Protein powders are well appreciated among beginners, but also among all the gym goers in general. And it might seem that it's a high expense, especially when you order few kilos, but these few kilos will last you several months, sometimes even 6 months or longer. So if you break down the price of the protein powder by serving, you will realize that protein powders are actually not pricey at all, and sometimes they are less expensive than natural source of protein such as meat or dairy products. Now let me share with you some tips on how to save money. So first, become loyal and plan everything ahead. By being loyal, I mean find yourself an affordable grocery store and become their loyal customer by installing and using their app, using their vouchers, coupons to take advantage of all their benefits. Then plan everything ahead. So personally, I'm not a picky eater and I eat almost everything. I like to plan my grocery shopping list based on what is in the sale during that week. So basically, I always look at the leaflets for the upcoming week and I actually let the grocery store decide what my menu for the next week is going to be like. The second tip is buy everything in bulk and at a good bargain price. So when it comes to groceries, I love buying as much as possible or as much as I can carry all. Sometimes, if the price is so good, I would go to the grocery store twice a day. I also buy these groceries based on their shelf life. So, for example, if the Greek yogurt is on the sale and its shelf life is in 20 days, and I know that I have Greek yogurt every single morning, I will naturally buy 20 of those. So just like that, I can secure my breakfast for the upcoming 20 days, and I know that it was a bargain. I do the same with other stuff as well, like tuna, eggs, hams, and so on. And just a quick disclaimer, even though I love buying things that are in the sale and at the bargain price, I never buy things that are either expired or soon to be expired, because the key here is to enhance and support my health. So I don't need to spare few bucks just to buy these cheaper stuff. I can still buy groceries at the bargain price if I plan everything ahead. When it comes to the supplements, try some samples of the supplement first. Find yourself a protein powder flavor that you actually enjoy, because sometimes protein powders with some unique flavors are too artificial. So first you need to try the sample, and then if you like the flavor, you can order their biggest package. It can be 3 to 5 kilos. It can be a higher expense in the beginning, but this package of few kilos will last you several months, even 6 months. And when you buy these things in bulk, or even better if they are in sale, sometimes you will get free shipping and some free products or free samples for pre-workouts or other protein powders as well. You can do the same with the gym membership. First, try several gyms and then find out which one you like the most, which one is the closest. Just do a little research by personally being there and work out there, and then choose a gym where you want to work out the whole time and go for their year or even 2-year gym membership, and you will get a discounted price. And at 99% of the time, even though you are going for a long-term contract or membership, you are going to still pay on monthly basis only. Another tip of mine is to limit the frequency of how often you go to the restaurants or how often you order takeouts. So in my case, I don't order takeouts at all. Only in emergencies, but even these emergencies are very rare, because I always have my high protein quick snacks and meals at home, so I will not get suddenly hungry and so on. Usually it's when I have like insane appetite after a very long time, so I would order a takeout, but that's very unusual. Personally, I only go to the restaurant if I want to treat myself for accomplishing something that I have set to myself. So that's one option, or the other option is when I hang out with my friends. I always save this date for restaurants and takeouts for social hangouts, because I love sharing the enjoyment and experience of trying new and delicious food with my friends. Another recommendation here is to always have enough stock and never buy groceries last minute. If you want to avoid this crisis, like having absolutely nothing to eat and suddenly you are dying of hunger, that's why you always should have a quick, high protein snack or meal that doesn't require cooking, or its prep time, it's very short and immediate. It can be a protein yogurt, it can be mozzarella with some salad, it can be canned tuna, some eggs and hams that you can quickly fry on the skillet, or even a frozen meal prep of your own, or the bought one from the grocery store for this situation. It is always better to be prepared so you wouldn't indulge yourself in ordering high-calorie processed takeouts, because when we are hungry, we tend to order the whole menu of the restaurant because we are so blinded with our insane hunger and appetite for everything. So overall, leading a great and sustainable fitness lifestyle is not about spending too much money, as most people like to blame and pity themselves. It's actually about the extra time and effort that you are willing to put into your health and overall well-being. That's why the most beautiful and respectful thing about this is that the mindset and the physique cannot be bought. These things can be earned by dedicated hard work.